Major themes in the Epistle of James. The Epistle of James, often called a practical manual for Christian living, emphasizes the integration of faith and conduct, urging believers to live out their convictions with integrity and diligence. Central to James' message is the inseparability of faith and works. He challenges a superficial profession of belief by asserting that faith without accompanying action is lifeless. This underscores the principle that genuine faith manifests in tangible expressions of love and obedience, shaping a life that aligns with God's will. Another prominent theme is the testing of faith and the cultivation of perseverance. James presents adversity not as punishment but as a refining process that produces endurance and spiritual maturity. Trials are portrayed as opportunities for growth, teaching patience and fostering reliance on God rather than on human strength alone. The epistle repeatedly links the proper response to suffering with spiritual blessing, reminding readers that God's wisdom is accessible to those who seek it with humble hearts. James also stresses the power of speech and the ethical responsibilities of believers. The tongue, though small, has the capacity to influence life profoundly, either uplifting or destroying communities. Such imagery conveys the urgency of self-control and mindfulness, highlighting that moral integrity encompasses not only actions but also the words that reveal the heart. Closely tied to this is the call to live humbly and resist worldly temptations, acknowledging that friendship with the world equates to enmity with God. Social justice and care for the marginalized emerge as essential markers of authentic faith. James condemns favoritism and exploitation, urging believers to honor the poor and vulnerable, reflecting the heart of God toward those who suffer. This concern for equity extends to practical generosity, ethical conduct, and a vigilant avoidance of self-centered ambition. The epistle portrays the Christian community not as a passive fellowship of believers but as an active force for righteousness, demonstrating God's love through service and accountability. A final unifying theme is the call to spiritual maturity through humility, wisdom, and steadfastness. James exhorts believers to resist pride, submit to God, and draw near with confidence, emphasizing that true wisdom is pure, peaceable, and gentle, producing fruit in deeds of righteousness. The convergence of these motifs presents a holistic vision of discipleship, where faith is living, speech is disciplined, trials are transformative, and compassion is embodied. The epistle thus invites its readers to a faith that is vibrant, active, and rooted in both devotion and ethical responsibility, urging a life that reflects God's character in every dimension.